Yerba mate as always. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today is Thursday, so today is another mental health video, and today we are going to be working on my favorite thing, mindfulness. And oh my god, my phone is like reflecting off of the sun and it was shining extremely bright in my face. Anyways, today we are going to be talking about mindfulness, and if you know me, I absolutely hate mindfulness. It's not that I hate it, like it definitely works and it's definitely super beneficial and helpful. However, not my favorite skill to do. I got this little jar of mindfulness activities. There's 31 different activities, so it's one a day for a month. I wanted to do a couple little mindfulness activities. I picked out 5 that I thought would be a good idea to do today with you. This was given to me off of my Amazon wish list by one of you lovely people, and I was very excited when I got this because I never know how to practice like mindfulness on my own. Like I need something guiding me, and it's just a bunch of little mindfulness cards and it explains the activity. Very helpful that I don't have to like kind of figure out the activity on my own, because sometimes I don't know what I'm supposed to be like mindful doing. I'm like, I want to practice mindfulness on a daily basis, but I'm like, how? So these are very good to describe everything and explain in depth what activities can do what and be helpful. And like I said, I picked 5 and they're all a little different, so this will be nice. Okay, let's get right into it. The first one that I picked out is mindful breathing. This is something that I struggle with heavily because at least I tell my therapist that I just don't know how to breathe, which obviously I know how to breathe. I'm breathing right now, but I don't know how to breathe. I just don't even know how to explain it. I just don't know how to breathe. So definitely something I need to work on. This exercise can be done almost anywhere and at any time. All you have to do is focus on your breathing for just 1 minute. Start by breathing in slowly through your nose and out slowly through your mouth. One cycle should take around 6 seconds. Let go of your worries, to-do list, and all of your thoughts for a minute. Simply be still. Watch your breathing purposefully. Focus your senses on its pathway and how it flows through your body. Repeat this exercise at least 5 times a day, not all at once. The next activity is the mindful movie exercise. Basically, this is just noticing how you react to movies, what feelings come up, what body sensations come up. I'm probably going to watch a documentary for this activity, and I don't know which one yet, but I'm a big fan of documentaries, so if you have any suggestions for documentaries, obviously not right now because I'm filming this right now, but in the future, if you have any suggestions for documentaries, leave them in the comments because I'm always in need of a new documentary. Next time you watch a film or documentary, try and observe how you become engrossed in the story. Take mental notes of emotions throughout the film and how they change. Observe how your posture changes throughout the film. Do you tense up at exciting bits? Try not to eat or drink throughout the film. Give it your full attention. Next activity is called mindful olfactory exercise. This is basically smelling something and seeing what feelings come up. For me personally, this is a good exercise because I always have incense going or candles going, but I never really stop and pay attention to what it smells like. Like I have a lavender one and I know what it smells like, but I don't really pay attention, if that makes sense. And that's what mindfulness is all about, just being aware and noticing everything. Smell something strong like coffee beans or perfume and pay close attention to what happens in your nose and then what feelings these scents evoke. Does the smell of coffee in the morning lift your mood, make you feel more awake? Does just the smell of that special someone's perfume, aftershave, deodorant make you feel safe, loved, excited, Really try and appreciate how the object smells and how that object makes you feel. Breathe it in deep without thinking of anything else but that object and the feeling it creates. Try this a couple of times until you have fully understood and appreciated every aspect and emotion of that smell. Next activity is called Mindful Immersion, and basically this is just picking an activity and fully participating in it and being aware of what you're doing. The chore that I'm going to do is pick up all of my water bottles off of the floor because I have way too many, and I think this will be good because I don't know, being mindful while cleaning your room is important because you just think about all of the things that are in your space and environment. So let's do it. The purpose of this one is to cultivate contentment in the moment and escape the persistent striving we find ourselves caught up in on a daily basis. Pick a chore, something you usually just want to get done before moving on to your next task. Rather than treating this as a regular chore, try treating it as a completely new activity. For example, washing up. Notice how the water flows into the sink, how the washing up liquid intertwines with the water, how moving your hands through the water creates bubbles, and how they feel on your skin. The idea is to get creative and discover new experiences with the familiar task. Last but not least, this last activity is called the Eminem Game. Basically, you buy a pack of M&Ms and then it has a list of what you say for each color. I don't have M&Ms, so I'm going to use little crystal chips because I have a handful of them and there's all different colors, obviously, because crystals are all different colors, and crystals bring good energy, so this is always good to be mindful with your crystals and also for meditation. Today, buy a pack of M&Ms or similarly colored sweets. Then tonight, when you have a chance for a little alone time, start to enjoy them whilst doing the following. For every red one, say one thing that makes you happy. One thing that makes me happy is all of the support that I have on TikTok and on here, because I never ever thought that any of this would happen. This has been a dream of mine. If you ask anybody, I've always been wanting to do social media as a job and as a hobby. I absolutely love it, so the fact that I get to do this makes me so happy. For every blue one, say one thing that makes you sad. One thing that makes me sad is that I feel like I will never be genuinely happy in my life, and that there will always be one thing that is holding me back. For every green one, say one thing that makes you angry. One thing that makes me angry is the fact that therapy is way too expensive. For every yellow one, say one thing that makes you excited. One thing that makes me excited is getting new crystals because I get to learn about their properties and the meanings and what I can use them to heal from, and it's honestly the best feeling going to a crystal shop, getting some new crystals, coming home and being able to use them. For every brown one, say one poor choice you have made today and what you could have done differently. One poor choice I made today was probably not putting away my laundry, because I always have a bad habit of washing my clothes and then just not putting it away. So that was probably a poor choice of me today, because I told myself that I was going to, so I can know what clothes I have to wear, but did not do that. So something I could have done differently was do that. For every orange one, say one good choice you made today. One good choice I made today was probably getting out of bed and deciding to actually be productive and film this video, because I really wasn't feeling it and most likely would not have done it. So that was a good choice that I made today. Those are all of the mindfulness activities I wanted to do today, so I just wanted to thank you all. Thanks for coming along with me. I hope you followed along or saved this video so you could practice these activities later. If you want to get the full thing, I'll leave the link in the description box. because they have so many activities. You guys should get them, and I think it's fairly affordable. I don't really remember how much it was, but I'm pretty sure it's fairly affordable, so I will leave the link in the description box. This was good. I feel a little lighter, if that makes sense. Mindfulness, whenever I do it, it does make me feel a little bit of like relief in a way, just a nice little breath. These were pretty good activities because I feel like I'm the type of person who's all or nothing. I feel like I have to go big or go home. So to me, I tell myself if I'm not doing like a 1 hour meditation yoga thing in the park, then I'm not being mindful. But you can be mindful with every single thing in your life, and especially the little things, which is something that I definitely have to work on. But this was super helpful with that, and I hope it was helpful to you all. Before I end the video, I wanted to leave you with a little quote that I really enjoy. Enjoy the little things in life, for one day you'll look back and realize that they were the big things. And with that, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like and comment on this video and subscribe to my channel. I love you more than anything, and I will see you next week. Bye.